Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. My name's Alex and I'm be going over my chain. It's not going to be a super long video. I'm really I've really been spending a lot of maybe too much time on this chain. Um so I haven't been like I've had to put some stuff on the back burner to be able to do this chain just cuz the sharpening is taking too long. But hindsight, if I had to do it again, I probably would do some stuff different. But I am interested to see how it will perform. And I will show you, I did make one boo-boo. And then I had to use, one time I made, I don't know if you can see it here. Yep, you can. All right, that's basically what they're looking like on the chain here. I did all one side already, going one way. So they're basically looking the same, but if I can find it here, I hit by mistake, I hit one of the rakers and I may have taken it down. Where did it go? I don't know which one it is anymore. Oh, here it is. Look at this thing. I hit this raker. Look at that thing, man. I almost maybe need to just cut this one off and just not have a cutter right there or something, because that is horrible. But what happened is I wasn't paying attention and I had to use the regular square to get it back in the shape because it went all weird. So I did use a regular square, you know, the double bevel, for getting it back to where I needed it. But then I put the profile, which is kind of wonky. If you can see, it's wonky. The profile of the file that I'm using, which is a 4-sided flat file. But yeah, I did make a oopsie right there, or a uh-oh, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's pretty horrible. So I don't know. I haven't even set these rakers yet, so maybe I'll get lucky and it'll come out okay. But that's what I'm working with right here. But I also wanted to show you, so I got one side completely done. Now I'm working on the other side. Oh guys, I also wanted to show you this. Check this out. I think I scored on Facebook Marketplace, okay? In my opinion. So this was listed, never been used, right? I know it's a Husqvarna Tough Light. It's not the lightest, whatever. But the guy said, oh, this is a 24-inch bar. He was asking $75 for it, right? And I was like, hey, would you take, you know, I got $65. Would you take $65? And I know 75 was a pretty good deal, but what does it hurt to ask, you know? And turns out he found it in a car that they were parting out at his job. It was like a Tesla, right? And he said it was under one of the panels. So that's kind of weird. But then I got it home and I was like, yeah. I was like, cool, dude, this is sick. You know, like I'm hyped on it. My Zoom's horrible, guys, sorry. I was hyped on it and everything. And then I noticed, I was like, yeah, it's 3/8, it's 050, that's what I use. And then I was like, what? 93 drive links? And I was like, dude, this isn't 24-inch. This is a 28-inch. And I was like, heck yeah. Because I usually run 20, 24, you know, on my, you know, normal saws, like a 50cc and up. But yeah, so I thought that's pretty nice. Never been used, you know. And then someone said, I don't know, they said it, they were, I don't know, but this one's stamped Husqvarna. But I've heard that they're just like a rebranded Samara bar or something, but who cares? But just wanted to share, guys, because I'm pretty hyped on this. It's not every day that happens. So
beautiful.
Guys, I fixed my garage finally. I had a huge hole in the drywall my wife fell through. And then I picked this up. This was left, there was I'll probably get some firewood over there. There was a guy who was cutting a tree down, and the guy, I guess he's like, yeah, I'll cut these Bradford pears down for $500. And he had a rope in him, and he only got halfway through cutting them down. And then I guess the guy paid him $500, and then he never showed back up, but he left his rope. And I guess he cut it a couple times with his chainsaw. So I just, you know, spliced, you know, cut the ends off and taped them. I got a, well, that one I already did, but or that one was already done, but I put tape over it just cause. And then these I have to fix. So I'm gonna cut that and then burn it. And then I'll have 2 ropes. I already used it today. I threw it over a cherry tree branch in my backyard that was dying. Then I just yanked it down so the little kids can play safer. So yeah, I just wanted to share. It's my week's going pretty good. I scored, guys. 2 scores today. Got the old aerator out. She's sputtering. Hey guys. Oh, hold on.
Take 2.
Okay, so I got the chain filed. Okay, so every tooth looks pretty consistent, and then I'm taking down the rakers just a little bit because I made that boo-boo, you know, mistake. And originally I was gonna send it to Smitty so he can do the rakers himself, but I think he's going to use it in a ported saw. So me doing the rakers, if he needs to adjust them, you know, a little bit lower, he can. But I was thinking like, oh, I need to do the rakers so he doesn't see my mistake. But it's like, this chain is experimental anyway. And then plus we learn from mistakes, so it's not, but by the time I started doing it, you know, I'm already doing it. So I'm doing the rakers, guys. But I'm using this one, which is a progressive, more of the progressive style. It's not technically a progressive, but it does the same type of job. But it's about the same as this one, which I checked them. It's a 0.025. So that's where I'm setting the rakers, and I'm using the hard setting. So he can, you know, do his adjustment if he needs to. So I'm using this one here. So you just put it in there. It doesn't, they don't even need that much taken off. You hear it? Hear the difference?
Yes.
You like that?
like
Like
a
a
raptor
bird,
from Jurassic Park.
like a bird call. You hear the difference though?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm working with. All right, guys, I'm out here. I'm gonna let my saw warm up, but I got the chain on it. You can see it looks really weird, but yeah, that's it. The rakers. This one looks really low, but with the raker gauge, it still has the right height. So don't judge it. But I think that one was my boo-boo one. My oopsie. I don't know why I'm laughing like that. Like a nasal laugh. But I'm gonna let it warm up, and then I'm gonna get some cuts. Just a couple, because I don't want to hit any dirt and make it dull before I send it. And then I'm gonna clean the chain, and then I'm gonna oil the chain, and then I'm gonna clean it, paint it, paint a couple spots on it, because he requested that, because he has a lot of chains, I guess, and he doesn't want it to get lost. And then I'm gonna oil it, so then I'll send it off, and then you guys will see it on his channel, and hopefully I can get him to send it back so I can do some further tests, because I've been thinking about some stuff. But yeah, let's get this thing cranking, and let's get me to be quiet. My toe is hurting, so that's why I almost fell. I can't put that much pressure on it. Alright, it cuts okay. I'm gonna see if it'll steer in the cut. Pretty good for some oak, huh? Alright, I'm gonna get some poplar because I know he has cut poplar on his channel. That's good, guys. Pretty good for a ugly looking chain, huh? All right, here's the oak chips and poplar chips. So you can see there's a couple biggies in there. You can see there's some small shreds. So it's pretty decent, guys. Is it the best chain ever? Probably not, but I am excited to send it to him to see you know, to see if he can tune it up a little bit, like mess with the rakers, or you know, he's gonna be probably running on a ported saw. This is only 64 cc saw, so like I'm pushing on it, but just a little bit, not because it'll stall it. So let me here, I'll do one cut where I push on it hard. I'll do it in this. This is Bradford pear. So Bradford pear, and then that one was oak, and then that one was poplar. All right, we'll do one. I'm gonna do one to see if it'll self-feed. Okay, so it'll be the first one will be self-feed to see if it has the characteristics to self-feed. And then the second one is gonna be, I'm gonna push down. Guys, to me, but It probably could use some more of the raking, honestly. And it's pretty smooth. I'm happy, guys. All right, guys, I'm pretty happy with that, the way it turned out. And keep in mind, guys, this chain was sharpened with, you go to Home Depot, you buy a flat file, 4-side flat file. That's what this was sharpened with. So I don't know about you, but I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to compare to Mr. Smitty's, because he's pretty good with his grinds. So I'm interested. So I'm going to clean this thing up, paint it, and then oil it, and then I'm going to send it off to him. So I'll catch you guys. I'll probably catch you guys over there on that channel. I don't know when he's going to do a video of it, because I'm sure he's busy and stuff, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think about this chain. Is it junk? Is it cool? Is it weird? I know it's weird, but is it cool? I don't know. Later, guys.